black now in the chip department. The gray's worth 10,000, black's 25,000 each. It's not exactly the most colorful array, but it really does the business. And I think he's just slung out a whole bunch of little chips. It's just a call. Or is it a raise?
Well, it's one or the other. I think it's just a call.
100 and 100. Here's the flop. And they've both missed this wide. Where's the advantage?
Well, the advantage in this spot is normally the first guy to put a chip into the pot. Good news for Marty Smith, because you can't blame Mitzi for having a stab at this after Marty has checked the flop and indicated that he might be very strong.
135 is the bet.
Now Marty is thinking that if Mitzi had an ace, he'd probably have raised here in this situation, so he'd be for the flop, so he's not too worried about an ace. He's probably more worried that Mitzi may have a 6 here. But
the best news for Marty Mitzi, drawing dead, and now he's completely missed it. And again, that's the best thing Marty could hear, duck for dinner. He is playing, you know, I wonder, Parg, because, I mean, you were saying before that we know Marty's capable of making moves, but he's played a very steady game, and I just wonder if it's the game plan after playing with these guys for so long and realizing that they do all the action. Maybe the solid game works here.
Well, the solid game is working very well. I just don't like the way he keeps betting when he hits the top pair and not giving one of these two aggressive guys the chance to stick a few chips in the pot trying to buy it. Now is Marty going to turn the screw?
I'll pass.
With the 8 now.
And De Wolf has limped in several times with big hands into Mitzi's big blind.
Well, I think this is the kind of plan that De Wolf has. He's almost trying to induce a raise from Mitzi. So I think we're going to see Mitzi raise and De Wolf go all in here.
Well, he's been setting it up, he has.
All in. All in.
Yeah, Parg, you called it. And a quick call. De Wolf with the raised eyebrows.
Well, it's the old, be careful you don't get what you wished for.
And Marty Smith, probably a very pleased observer of this. It looks like he's going to be going head up here.
Well, if Marty Smith isn't a pleased observer of all of this, somebody should tell him he should be.
This pot, 2.8 million.
Did you? Yeah, the king. Had a 6 million.
It is De Wolf all in. There's about 400,000 back, I believe, in Mitzi's stack.
You want to chop 100?
He's going to chop 150 if he wants.
I'll tell you what, we're going to see an Irishman playing head up for the title if
I can chop a bit of
it all goes as usually happens.
It is what it is.
Interestingly enough, De Wolf really hasn't lost many races. Tonight, yesterday, the day before.
Well, I don't think there was an Irish Open where there wasn't an Irish guy in the last two. Please God, there never will be.
1.2.
You had a good hand though, right?
425.
It's all very nice having all these foreigners coming over here to join us for our poker tournament, but we would like it if they got knocked out and let us get on with the serious end of it ourselves. It's one of the dangers when you invite somebody in for a drink. They may stay and finish the bottle.
And these guys being pretty cool about having their entire tournament on the line here.
1.425. 1.445. 1.445.
Know if Mitzi's ever been in this serious a position since, you know, very early in the tournament, Barik. He's managed to keep himself out of these kind of situations. He was pretty surprised when
this? I'll make a huge comeback.
Well, Mitzi's been playing the kind of a game where he's been keeping the pots reasonably small. It's known in the trade as chopping, where you don't put your whole stack at risk. But you know, when the blinds get real big, this is the kind of thing that happens.
Who's running better is the question.
De Wolf has never lost one of these as far as I know.
And a big flop for Roland, all the sevens lead. Anything, 9, queen, king, or ace.
Not very much in this at the moment, mathematically.
You should call your ace pre-flop and then get it.
Yeah.
It's almost a toss-up.
That has suddenly swung it back into the 2-7's favorite. Could we be seeing the end of Roland De Wolf?
Just for today, I'd imagine.
Oh, the ace! He's pretty incredible, this guy. He is living on a golden pin.
I think the Wolves stats in that kind of policy can go up to 1,333, lost 2, drew 1 the last 2 years.
3.3, I guess.
I want better.
Well, this is the secret to Texas Hold'em in a tournament. If they can't knock you out when you're all in, they absolutely cannot knock you out. And Mitzi, all of a sudden, way downtown, under $500,000. Look at that hand again. It all came down to the river card. A race before the flop, but when the turn hit the board, the Wolf was gasping, pawing, struggling at the thin air. The ace on the river, though, made him a Broadway straight. 10 Jack Queen King Ace beaten the 7's up. And Roland yet again. Now that Roland's got chips again, Park, is it just turn, turn, turn?
Well, that has been his modus operandi. No. When he does get his hand on a good bunch of chips, he just immediately tries to turn the screws. I mean, that's what all the good tournament no limit hold'em players do.
Right. I mean, we saw when Roland was short, he was doing a lot of limping from the button, but that's not happening now. And Mitzi's got a bit of a decision here. He's got 50,000 equity in,
All in.
and now moves it straight in with a Jack 4. This is to sort of.
This is tremendous news for him.
Call.
Oh, wow.
Sorry.
Marty's got a huge hand, Park, and the call. Is this what they call sort of implied collusion? You know, they'll
I
check
don't think
it down.
so. I don't think Marty Smith is trying to finish second in this tournament. I'm quite surprised Marty didn't move all in there, try and get the Wolf out of the pot and take on whatever 2 random card Mitzi had on the big blind.
Well, it is Mitzi all in, and there's 1.2 million in this pot. I mean, this is pretty serious.
If the Wolf wins this pot, Smith's going to be sick. But
Look at this. Marty Smith's hit the ace, but a flush draw for the Wolf. And now the Wolf's hit the flush.
Bet. 400.
400,000 is a bet.
The Wolf's going to strangle him.
this tournament could be making a dramatic, taking a dramatic change right now.
Has Marty Smith made a misstep here?
I think he might have made a misstep before the flop, Jesse.
Mitzi is out no matter what.
Well, this is good news for Marty Smith.
No, he's made the second nuts, Park. He's got a queen high flush.
I had spotted that, Jesse.
Oh.
If the Wolf makes a big enough bet here, Marty may be able to get away from this hand.
$500,000 is a bet.
Maybe he'll get away from that hand. Well, $500,000's a nice bet from Roland. I like that. You know, he's given Marty the chance to call the $500,000 with any flush nearly and stay in the tournament.
This is a very serious bet. And Mitzi, very interested as well, because he's got the Jack of Spades, Park.
Wow.
He doesn't know he's dead yet.
He might have been absolutely. He might have been absolutely. Oh,
It's a good fold.
it's got away from it.
Wow.
Third nuts, too.
It's a good bet.
Look at that. That's one of the strangest pot I've ever seen, Park. But we're down now to 2 players. And Roland de Wolf, a serious favorite here. Sorrel Mitzi, the Canadian, 20 years old from Toronto. What a tournament he played.
Sorrel, talk us through the last couple of hands.
All right, well,